Alrighty. So anyway, I guess I can resume my story. So I don't get the classes I want, and I lose a day having to run around and get my record cleaned up. So even though I'm going to be a sophomore, really I ended up getting my choices on the day that the freshmen got their choices because I lost a day. Well, the schedule that I had worked so hard to like perfect and like pick out all the classes I want, by the time I got around to clearing my record and everything, God, I sound like a criminal when I talk about it like that, you know, clearing my record. Turns out most of the classes that I had planned to sign up that had 1 or 2 seats available, those seats ended up getting taken. So, you know, by the time I got around to getting my choices, this perfect schedule that I had designed for myself was completely ruined. And there was not really any undoing that, because once the seats are full, they're full. And I mean, you can hope that somebody, you know, maybe loses interest in the class and decides to drop it, and then you can kind of swoop in and take their spot. But, you know, that doesn't always happen. So now I'm kind of stuck debating what classes I do want, if there really even is anything I want to take, because I mean, there are things I could take, but I'm just disappointed that my first selection didn't get put through, and the only reason I didn't get my first choices was because of this stupid hang-up, so, you know, there's that. Hey, Pierce, what's up, man?
Pierce can read.
Oh, he's literate.
Explain myself to you.
Okay, that does not look anything like that Birk guy.
Set it up right. You get the drop on those motherfuckers.
Oh, I remember this mission now. I actually recall. Kind of, sort of vaguely. I think this is a pretty short mission, actually.
The fuck is this? Dude, it's Johnny's he sold his likeness to Ultor. They're making a movie out of this shit.
Remind me to call legally about this.
Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Johnny Gat in space. That Gangsters in Space thing is actually a DLC pack, believe it or not.
That's why I need you and the new girl.
My name's Viola.
Your name's the bloody cannon.
Oh.
You can't be serious.
Well, it's either you or Shaundi, so. Alrighty, so I kind of remember this mission. This is going to be about as stealthy as we get in this game, and you know, yeah, that's a lie. There is no stealth ever in this game. Even in missions where we're supposed to, you know, like infiltrate and be kind of sneaky, it never works.
Isn't it nice to know you can surprise yourself?
All right, let's go ahead and drive to the PR center. I don't know why all we get is this shitty, this car. I don't know why they can't give us something better to drive up in. I guess driving up in a sports car would kind of reveal ourselves too much, especially if it was a purple Saints car. That would blow our identity.
I met this guy. He's probably
Get out of my way, cars.
He that serious about his work?
No, he's that in love with himself. Well, and Shaundi. The point is, he'll be there.
Oh, heck yeah. Alright, so basically in this mission, now that Dirk, whatever his name is, now that he is sort of the mascot for Stag, and quite frankly, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but now that he is the mascot, for some reason we're getting in our heads that it's a good idea to go and kidnap the kid, which I don't really get how that cripples Stag at all. I think there are better uses of our time, but you know, it's what the game wants us to do, so there's that. And this is actually going to be one of those missions where we get to make a choice midway through what we want to do.
Lose the guns.
So, you know, we're going to have some split opciones, which are always good. This game actually, even though the split options don't necessarily change the story at all, or at least the ones we're dealing with right now, later on there actually is going to be a split option that does change the events of the story, but even these ones right now that don't necessarily alter a whole lot in the world or the story or anything like that, they're pretty interesting. Like, even the ones where it's just like, which of these 2 items do you want? Would you rather have the guns or would you rather have the cars? Like, I kind of like having that option in the game. And I'm trying to vary up, because I already played through the game once, I'm trying to choose the option that I didn't choose the first time I played through, but you know, sometimes it's hard to turn down certain things. And you're actually going to see that later. There are some tough decisions you have to make.
Looks like the right place.
For all the right reasons, too. Oh, what's up, kid? Oh, nice set. It looks really cheap and fakey and... Oh my god, I want those swords on his back. I wish that there were katanas in this game. I wish you could dual-wield katanas now. And that was well-deserved. See what I mean about... Yeah, there is no stealth in this game, you know? It's just not possible.
Very subtle.
I know, I just...
Oh, this is the bad thing, is you'll run a hell of a lot slower with this kid on your back. So, you know, you have that to contend with. As well as Stag being douche nozzles.
I'll be fine. Just can't take a punch for shit.
And if he isn't?
No, I'm surprised that in this game that this kid is out with one punch to the face. It's pretty great. That's pretty damn appropriate, too. And where am I going? This is a dead end. Where am I supposed to be going? This way? Oh, I went through the wrong door, my bad. There's just nothing that way. And oh my god, they do not care that I'm just carrying this guy on my back. They're just shooting me anyway. You would think that would slow them down a little bit, but nope. See, like, even they don't care that this guy's their mascot. I mean, would you really care if this guy got shot in the crossfire? I don't think it would be the biggest loss the world has ever suffered if the Twilight guy on my back just, you know, caught a stray bullet. Yeah, okay, run. Yeah, this mission isn't too hard, if I'm remembering it correctly. Although you do make a pretty interesting choice at the end. And this is another one of those instances of just running through can be just as effective as staying to fight, because these guys are pretty damn endless. The only thing is I hope that Viola is able to keep up with us.
I'm not surprised. Publicity is the key to taking a city.
Oh my god, what? Elevator, open please. I'm so glad that opened when it did, because if it didn't, I would have died. Whenever the, your heart starts beating like that and your screen gets all red, I always freak out. I'm like, ah! I don't know why, but just games that alert you to the fact that you're dying always just put that extra pressure on me. Like, a game that does that a lot is, Call of Duty. That whole series, like, you know, the red jelly on your screen. I hate that so much. For two reasons. Because it stresses me the hell out when I know I'm on the brink of death. And also because it affects visibility. In this game it doesn't really, but in Call of Duty it definitely does. And actually I think it's about the time in the game where I should be getting some upgrades to my health sooner or later. I've actually been pretty lazy about that. You know, I don't know if I've really shown it that extensively, but in your cell phone how you can upgrade your stats. Normally, by this point in the game, I would have upgraded a little bit more fully, but because it's a Let's Play and I'm trying to do as much of the game as I can on camera, I don't really want to waste my time showing that kind of stuff off because it's kind of boring. But at the same time, it's definitely putting me in a bad position in terms of how much health I have. I'm just going to take a breather right here. Let my health recharge. Alright, I think I'm good. Yeah. That's always good. Just, you know, if you're under heavy fire, just take a second, catch your breath, and let's get in the elevator. I think we are... Wait, what in the world? Why can't we use that one? We have to use this one? Okay. I just thought elevators were elevators. I didn't know that there were specific ones we had to use. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, great. Now we gotta escape with the kid. Go on, get in the car. I love how I'm trying to, like, hold him up with two guns at the same time.
What now?
Keep him quiet.
Get in the
while we
car.
back to the crib.
And if he wakes up?
You're the bloody canoness. You'll think of something.
I'm killing Pierce.
Alright. I'm surprised this car can take that many bullets, and that it's going to stand up to all this missile fire and microwave technology and whatever the heck they're shooting at us.
Great work, guys. That was classic. Yeah, about that. We're just kidnapping you. Wait, what?
I love that he still hasn't caught on.
Now.
You definitely get away with this. Stag, my agent, and the Nyte Blaydettes.
Don't come looking for me.
You know, of those three, I honestly would be the most scared of Nyte Blaydettes. Fangirls in a frenzy are not to be messed with. That shit is scary as all hell. And okay, right here, I think this is where the mission ends, but now we get to make a cool, nifty little choice here. And some of you guys might think the choice is easy, given how annoying this Birk guy is, but, you know, just wait and see. Damn.
Check the bodies.
For what? They're all dead. Jeez. The heck? Evidence, I guess.
Get me
I
monitor
don't know.
units. They have Birk.
What? Well, find him, goddammit!
I assure you, ma'am. We'll get him back.
Oh, maybe this isn't the mission. You know what? I guess I spoke too soon or something. I thought this was the mission where, you actually had a decision to make at the end, but maybe it's the next one then? I didn't know that. Okay. See, I haven't played this part in the game in a while, so excuse my ignorance. Maybe it's the next mission where we get to make the choice. Let's see. Let's go ahead and play it and find out. Why not?